Today I have something very special to provide as I have a new listing that just came on the market. It's a bank-owned waterfront foreclosure. The house needs work, which makes it a great opportunity for somebody to go in there and transform this into exactly what they want and build equity. I'll share that with you after this message. I am on Manatee River right now, on the north side of the river in Palmetto. The south side of the river is Bradenton, and you can look beyond and see all the big mega million-dollar homes that line Manatee River from this location, as well as downtown Bradenton. This is really an ideal spot. This is very quiet and peaceful here. The waterway is really special in that you have, from this point, you have direct access to the bay and to the Gulf of Mexico. So as we continue this tour, I want to show you just a little glimpse of some of your neighbors that also align the canal that your home would be on. So just a little perspective, and let's continue moving forward as I walk down the street and show you a little bit of the area. So 3 of the most important things in real estate. Number 1 is location. Number 2 is location. Number 3 is location. Well, this house checks off every box, as we're about a mile west of downtown. Nope, I said that wrong. We are a mile east of downtown Palmetto, which is a really quaint, sleepy area right along Manatee River. But that whole area is under revitalization. It's really amazing what's going on with all the people moving here to Florida. The other thing that's nice about this location, we're right down the street from the Bradenton Yacht Club. A really beautiful high-end location. And if you have a yacht, leave it there, you could live here. But my favorite part of this location is Emerson Point Preserve. I think that's a big secret. They do have 5K races out there once a year, so I get a chance to see it from that perspective. But once I discovered that, it became one of my new favorites, as for many reasons, because it's so remote. It's remote, but it's not far away, if that makes any sense. This park has a beach area. It's got areas where you can have a kayak and canoe out there. It has miles of walking trails that you can bring your dog. You got to keep them on the leash because there are a lot of raccoons out there, but it's really a beautiful spot, and it's just really down the street a couple miles from this house. Now, as I walk down here, from where I've walked, this whole property to my left is all privately owned by one person. So basically you have a real private, I would say a gated neighbor all to your right, and to my left and to my right, you have all these custom homes. And you'll find on waterfront property that they're consistently getting better. As people buy homes, they turn around and they put more money into them, and sometimes they even tear them down. So let's talk back about bank foreclosures and what this property is. This is a bank-owned foreclosure. So I am just now stepping my foot on this property. So here's corner line number 1, looking back towards the water. And I'm gonna actually walk the perimeter of the property to show you how large this lot is. And then I'm gonna show you the best part. The money shot is actually the water, of course. So I am walking this property you see me. Behind me is the property that is for sale. So back to the idea of foreclosures. You may say, there are no foreclosures. There's foreclosures almost every day. You can see that at the county clerk of courts, and I predict that they're gonna go up. Even in the hottest market, even in the hottest real estate market I've ever seen in my almost 35 years in the business, we're gonna always have foreclosures. So this is one the bank owns, and how this works is that I have relationships with many different asset managers and companies all over the United States, and I've been doing this for about 2 decades now. So with my relationships with the banks, some of the banks, they call me or they'll contact me after they foreclose on a property, and they'll assign the property to me. So I'm gonna swing around and let you see the front of this property. So yes, let's address it. This is on a main road. So the traffic that you hear, that's gonna be about normal for this property. So back to foreclosures. So the bank assigns me properties like this, and I know about these really good deals sometimes way before they ever go on the market. And buyers ask me, Troy, how can I find out about these opportunities before they go on the market? Well, I know a way. Hit that like button now and hit the subscribe button, because I can give you some inside look like at properties like this right before they go on the market. So again, that's one opportunity that we have. But I'm walking in the backyard of this home, and this is the money shot. So I'm gonna get my ugly mug out of the way and let you look at it. Voila, this is why we come to Florida. It's about the water, it's about the lifestyle. You got a boat hoist here, nice dock. Look at all the fish, holy crow. You see them? I hope this camera picks that up. This is crazy. There's a ton of fish all swimming around the top here. Boy, that's cool. I wish I could buy my properties. I can't. When they assign them to me, that's one rule. Troy, you cannot buy your own foreclosures. But I'll tell you what, I've made more investing in real estate than I have been in selling real estate, as real estate's such a good commodity that way. So here we are in the backyard of this house. And I'm gonna warn you, this house needs work. So what? Because you know what, at the end of the day, it's all about the math. If you buy a house for this, it's worth this, and you put this into it, and this is your profit. Bottom line, this is your profit. So I'm gonna take us through this house, and I should point out some flaws, which are quite obvious. But understand, I'm not a home inspector, so I'm not here to judge a house. But you can see, like this whole door, right? Oh, it's open. I guess we can go in the back way. That needs to be repaired. So let me give you a tour as if we were actually walking in the house from the front door. And okay, here I am. I'm walking in this house in the front door, and look how big and bright this area is. And this fireplace, this is actually coral. It's beautiful. Unfortunately, we see some sad stories when we see properties foreclosed, because I can tell by the quality of the home, the person that lived here loved this house. This is not something that was probably a rental. This is something an owner lived in, and just bad things happen to good people. It's unfortunate. It happened to me. I can relate. So, okay, bedroom number 1 here. And this is confusing, I know, on a camera, but I'm doing my best. And bathroom here, right off of that. And as we walk through, this would obviously, I would make this the master suite, because this overlooks the water. I got to go backwards to look back to see forwards. So this would be an ideal spot. The house here needs all new carpet, paint. It definitely looks like it needs a roof. Part of the roof is tarped, and the bank will do that. They'll tarp the roof. They have to protect their assets. So that tells me the roof needs to be replaced. This could be a dining room area here. It again overlooks the water. And check out the kitchen. I mean, this is normally not standard when we walk into a bank-owned property that you see a real nice kitchen like this. You can tell the cabinets are not original. The house has been loved. It's just been abandoned. So this gives somebody else an opportunity to come in. So going through the kitchen, now going into the laundry area, and I'm gonna end with the pool. But that's the laundry area, shower, vanity, so that's bathroom number 2. And then as we walk through, we have bedroom number 3 right here. And I'll tell you, honestly, this is a little funky because this little window here looks into the garage. But you know what? If you have a Lamborghini and you want to look at it all night, this would be your room. This room here is bedroom number 4. Could be number 4. And then over here, you have access to the garage. So here's the garage. If you're working out, you got workout mirrors right here. So you're all set to go. But let me end this film on the money shot, which is the backyard. Well, actually, it's all about the water, right? But this is the private pool area, patio, and you may say, the pool is green. It is, and I'll tell you what, it's gonna stay green. Whoever buys this house can make it go blue. And what does that normally take? Typically, we've seen about $1,000 to shock it, anywhere from $5,000 to $1,000. You can turn this back into a blue pool. Of course, you're not sure if the pool equipment is in good order, so that may all need to be replaced. A few things. You know what? It's all about the math. It's not necessarily what you put into it. It's what is it worth after you pay it and you put those prices in. If you buy it right, you can buy equity. But this is a rare opportunity to find a bank-owned waterfront property. And like I said, if you want to find some insight on some other opportunities, bank owns before they go on the market, make sure to hit that like button and definitely hit the subscribe button. Thank you.